Hey, what's up? So, had this interesting little fight with myself in my head the other day. And I apologize, I'm going to be walking to go check the mail, so you have to forgive all the background. And I'll probably show off this place where I live, because it's pretty fancy. I mean, check it out. This is a fire pit, and that's a fountain back there with like lights. When it gets dark out here, it's pretty fancy what that looks like. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this interesting little thing that popped into my head the other day. It's just so funny how the mind works. I was scrolling through my Facebook. This is probably a month ago. Scrolling through my Facebook feed, and I realized that I saw, I think, 5 different ads of people advertising the same thing, which is like marketing services or Facebook services, whatever it is, ad strategy stuff. But they were doing it the same way. That's what was interesting. They were all, and hopefully I can make this happen before, oh, wrong floor. Okay, good. I didn't want them to jump in here and be part of this video. Might have been fun though. But I was noticing that those people, and I saw it like 3 or 4 times in the same day, they were all doing the same handheld camera, like iPhone ad video. And it was driving to the same style offer, had the same, they did the same little gimmick where it was like, can you hear me? Turn up the volume, turn up the volume, that thing. And just the stupid little gimmicks that now have become sort of secondhand. That's just what everybody does. And anyway, my thought was, I remembered back to an ad that I ran personally about a year and a half ago, where I was doing a lot of those things. Of course, I have the benefit of being able to say I did it. I was doing it before anyone else was, and nobody told me to. I just sort of did. Because it's what felt natural, what felt right. And it hit me that, I could spend a lot of time digging into and feeling sorry for myself and being sad that, like, I can't do those things anymore because I was doing it before you guys were, and now I can't do it anymore. Holy crap. There's a lot of mail. Interesting. But it wouldn't, doesn't really make me any money. Doesn't really help me at all. Sorry for the trying to handle all this mail at the same time as I do this video. Doesn't really move me forward. Doesn't help. And it dawned on me that those of us that figure out those kinds of strategies and like new ways of doing things, we're not like out trying to figure out what the new latest and greatest strategy is. We're just doing what feels natural, and the stuff that lands is what works. And the interesting thing is, the moment that you get ads, even if you're one of those people that's forward thinking and you land on something, it's very easy to fall into the I'm an expert because it worked for me mentality. I did this thing, it worked once, therefore I'm an expert. Because the truth is, all that happened is you did this thing and it worked once. That's it. You're not really an expert, you're just lucky. And so the only really way to move forward from that, and to not just get stuck in a rut and then lose all the momentum that you had before, is to pay attention when it stops working. By the way, check that out. There's actually a fire pit that sits on top of that fountain. So you got like flames coming out the top. Anyway, the only way to move forward from that is to realize, be cognizant of your own fallibility. Realize when the market's caught up with you, and move on. Like, dig into something while it's working, for sure, but don't ever stop innovating. And don't require that somebody else give you your innovation. Like, you can't outsource your innovation. So, anyway, just a little interesting little tidbit. I don't think there's really a point there, but when is there a point with me?